Talk about this aftermath of cyclone in Chennai. There has been an oil spill in the flood waters, and the oil spill has of course caused issues for the residents there. They are in fact complaining of several problems like breathing issues, headaches and rashes. But the NGT will hear the oil spill case on Monday. The CPCL and the IOCL have refused to take the blame, and they have gone ahead and said there has been no spillage from plants, and the Tamil Nadu pollution body traced the oil leak to CPCL. There has been a petition filed in the NGT regarding the oil mix with storm water. The advocate has claimed that the oil has now reached the river mouth and the sea as well. My colleague Neha is joining us live on the broadcast to give us more details. Neha, if we talk about the aftermath of the Chennai cyclone, there has been an oil spill in the flood waters. Give us the details.
Well, that's right. Most unfortunate. And this, in fact, is something that's affected the lives of hundreds of homes here, of people living in these homes as well. We bring you this report from Ennore right now in the outer parts of Chennai. In fact, this very canal that you can see here is the Buckingham Canal, where we're seeing that, toxic petrochemicals from the industries around here, from the CPCL, from IOCL as well, is what the Pollution Control Board has said in its preliminary report, is that there has been some carryover of the chemicals from the CPCL, which has now gotten mixed with the water in the Buckingham Canal, and this canal has now been polluted. While the report over here says that there isn't a substantial amount of chemicals that's been found in this water, evidently what you're seeing to the human eye is very different. There are massive, in fact, amounts of oil that's flowing through the length of this canal. While directions have been given to the CPCL to use their gully suckers and, drain this oil out of the canal, we believe that efforts are on right now. But the fact is that there has been massive damage that's been done to the people who live around this area. If I can just ask my video journalist Manish Tanani to show you just further towards the end of this canal, as you travel down this road on that side, you can see that there are several homes here. Now, along with the water that remained stagnated for 3-4 days, was this oil, was this toxic chemical from these, industries that's, of course, gotten mixed with the water. It's remained stagnated for a feet of about, 3 or 4 feet. And most importantly, the fact is that people over here have been impacted terribly. All of their belongings and all of, in fact, their items at home have been oil laden. And the fact is it took them at least about 4 days to be able to clear up the mess in their homes. Many of the people here are now suffering from respiratory problems and skin diseases owing to this oil that's entered their homes. And of course, at the end of the day, it's an unfortunate state of affairs here. The fact is that even standing here for 10 minutes right now is posing such a danger to our lives that we ourselves are having to wear these masks that you can see, at least in order to reduce the kind of damage that, this entire area has witnessed. Most importantly, we're seeing that the matter, in fact, has been taken up by the NGT, of suo motu cognizance that the NGT has taken of this matter. And as the matter came up in court today, you had the CPCL advocates, the council there, informing the court that it wasn't, discharge or it wasn't chemicals from their company that polluted the Buckingham Canal. However, the matter is going to come up on Monday in the NGT court, and until such time, we'll really have to keep an eye out on how much more the citizens and the residents around this area have suffered. It's really the worst, of course, nature tragedy that could have taken place over here, as the people around this area, mostly, of course, underprivileged, continue to suffer here. And it's really, of course, at the end of the day, a question of who's going to take responsibility. While the Pollution Control Board is going on to, of course, carry out their investigation into this, we'll really have to wait and see who's going to be held responsible and what sort of action is going to be initiated against them.